Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, I'm just going to get into a few pairs that I think are some good holds right now. Mainly just kind of, again, giving a little update on some shoes that I would look into maybe buying right now. It could be the best time to buy some of these. I think some more than others I'm more certain on, and I'll explain that. So, again, we'll get into it in this video. I'll have a little screen recording going. Had some cool pairs in the thumbnail, like this, just, Doritos. Recently came in for somebody, so shout out Rob. I'm going to be getting these out to you on Monday. I'm going to make sure I do that via 2-day track, so you get them ASAP, because I promised you that. I got a lot of stuff to mail, so, that's the daily plan. We're going to get stuff mailed, and that'll be pretty much it. Maybe watch, like, the UFC card later, some stuff like that. That'll be, again, simple day. And, of course, on my story, if you guys want to check it out on my Instagram down below, we'll just get into that. Always, posting stuff there, for sale, buying, selling, trading. If you guys need any kicks, hit me up. Any of the recent releases, just let me know, and I will get you right. Just shoot me a DM, or you can just check my story to see what I got. And don't forget, you can also check us out down below, Resale Vision. We do deals every single day. We're going to be giving away a pair of Verdi SBs, so if that's something that, you sound interested in, make sure you guys join down below, and don't miss out on that giveaway. We're going to have coming very, very soon for you guys. We recently did a giveaway in Chameleon SBs. I'm getting that pair out to somebody very, very shortly. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing recently, just making sure we provide you guys the best cool giveaways under market sneakers every day. Hopefully I popped up some examples of that, and that's really all I need to say right there, other than you guys can't subscribe and like down below. Just trying to 300 likes in this video, but that's everything I really need to say. We're not going to get into discussing like old releases like the Doritos. Again, I still think those are very, very good bet. Like any of the 2023 SBs, Udos, Doritos, Born and Raised, like all those pairs, I'm very confident in holding on to still, especially since they're now actually some of those are getting a little bit harder to find even after a year. So that just goes to show, like, hey, don't sleep. But let's get this screen recording started. So 3, 2, 1, and there we go. That is live. So one of the main things I want to mention right off the bat, I just want to say this, is do you guys notice the amount of Jordan 4s that are on StockX trending? 1, 2, 3. There's a GS pair, 4, 5. There is just 6. There is a lot of Jordan 4s. It is by far, I think, the most popular model. Other than, is there more Jordan 1s? Let me check. Or Air Forces? No, there isn't like more Yeezy stuff or anything. There's just more. The thing you see the most of is Jordan 4s, and it's a lot of these classic colorways, or not necessarily classic colorways, but ones people really want, or ones that just drop. For example, the White Thunders. Those will eventually move down on the trending page as we get new releases that come out. Verdi's will probably move up. We'll see that, which that's a great hold. I'll get into discussing that later in this video. Check out the video on that yesterday too for a little bit of a further breakdown, but I'll still briefly discuss it in this video. But again, you can see White Thunders, Wet Cements, Military Blues, White Thunder GS. I didn't discuss the Oxidized Green as a whole. The Bread Reimagine. The 5 out of the 6 pairs I think I just named, if I just named 6, hopefully I did. 5 of those I've mentioned as being good holds. And again, it just goes to show Jordan 4s are still popular. The ones that, again, I think over time will do well. These recently restocked, so prices dropped a bit, but as you guys can see, the prices have already rebounded a bit. A day or two ago, they went down to like $230, $240 when there was that little Nike restock. But you guys can see they've gone back up a little bit. It looks like those asks, those undercuts have cleared out, and markets, returned back up a little bit. But this is a decent place for a Jordan 4, in my opinion, considering that there was a decent amount of White Thunders. They've had their restocks for them, and they're still here at this point, reselling pretty decently. So I think that goes to show that people do want the White Thunder Jordan 4, but it also goes to show, look at the amount of sales for these that have already happened in a month. 25,000 sales. And let's go to, the Wet Cements. Again, another one that has a, pretty good market, especially in the big sizes. Look at the big sizes right there. That's going to age really well. Those will be $300 at Christmas time, I bet you. Or they'll run to $300 at Christmas time when people are buying them up a bunch. But look at the total amount, 24,000 sales. Like, Jordan 4s are still popular. Yes, they're doing a lot of them. But if you just wait, if you're a little bit more patient than, usually are with some of these other sneaker drops, like some of these other sneakers go up a little bit faster is what I'm saying. But if you wait a little bit more time, these will age well. Look at 45,000 sales for the Military Blues. If we go to the Breads, I bet you the Breads is absolutely crazy. Let's check out how many sales the Breads have had. This is probably the one that's going to have the most, I think. Although maybe the Military Blue will have more, though, because it's a little bit more affordable, I guess. But let's check out the Breads. 45,000 sales. I think that might be more than Military Blues, because that's 45,010. How much does this one have again? Let me double check this. No, not total sales in size 4, but yeah, it was 45,010. This one has 45,338. So the Military Blue has like 300 more sales. But keep in mind, the Military Blues have had several less months on the market. So that does show you which is the Jordan 4 that people are kind of coming back to the most right now based off total sales. It's going to be the Military Blues, and I think that is due to the prices being most affordable compared to all the other Jordan 4s, and that's because they did the most of them. So just keep that in mind. But again, what I just showed you guys is easily 100,000 plus sales happening across Jordan 4 colorways. So I think that should show you they are popular. People will come back to them. Even if Nike does a lot of them, it's fine. Just wait a couple years and they will end up being ones that you will be up on. But again, if it's one, this is one of the main things I like stressing in my videos because I feel like it's important to discuss this. If you only have like 1 or 2 pairs or maybe 3 pairs, I mean 3 pairs, that's fine. But if you got like 1 or 2 pairs, it's really not worth it to hold for that long. Like what's the, you know what I mean? Like the most, these military blues will hit $300, but that's going to take, you know, at least 2-3 years, right? And if you only got 2-3 pairs, it's just not really worth it. If you got like 10 or 20, if you got a bunch of grade school ones, the grade school Jordan 4s are always the safe bet. Look at how the military blue grade school's doing. Look at how the white, I mean, I'll show you the White Thunder grade school prices right now. I mean, look at this. It's like, did they even drop these? You know, look, these are reselling between 180, 190. It's like, did they even drop these? You know what I mean? You can't, you barely would be able to tell because they're reselling that well. So yeah, that's just when you see the grade school pairs have the same amount of profit as the men's pairs and they cost less. Like, yeah, that should let you. So I'm just saying, there's a lot about Jordan 4s that don't believe, you know, all the stuff out there. It's dead. It's that. I think it's just people, you know, trying to get them for a better price, which is no problem with that. But I'm just going to tell you, over time, a lot of these 4s are going to age well. That's one of the main things I just want to stress right off the bat. But aside from that, why don't we get into some recent releases? So these actually just dropped right here. I'll give a quick, you know, little discussion on these because I know I actually went for these this morning. I got a size 13, but I should have targeted the smaller sizes because, I mean, those are the ones that are going to do better, and also they just made less of them. And I don't know why that is. It's just with these Power Noise collaborations, the smaller sizes do better. So that's just, you know, a little piece of information right there. But I went for a 13. You can see, not really flipping like that too crazy. I'm not really stressing about it though because I'll just, you know, keep them for a bit. Or if anybody needs them, let me know. Hit me up. I'll get you a half decent deal on them right there. But yeah, these I don't see again being a major hold. The last ones didn't really go up in price, and I think those ones are actually better than these ones. These ones are still good, but just keep that in mind. That's my thoughts on it. Just dropped today. Next up, guys, I just want to show you all something here. The Space Jam lows have been going crazy on the market recently. Check out the big sizes. I mean, shout out, you all remember when these were sitting. When these were actually going, I think they went into retail at one point. I could be wrong on that, but these were sitting in those bigger sizes, like 11, 12. You know, it was not too hard to grab these. And you guys can see, look at what they're doing right now. 230, I think it's just back to school drove these up. You know what I mean? Very wearable colorway. But look, we're showing at like 190, 180, really no profit on it. And then boom, back to school time hit. Everyone was like, wait, I'm going to go get my pair of Space Jams now. Because everyone figured out, yo, this is a good wearable daily sneaker. Really don't have to think about it that much. Goes with pretty much everything. I'm almost anything, but really you don't even have to think about like putting these on feet. You're just like, all right, I'm gonna throw on the Space Jams because you know it just works. It's like you know, literally my Barts. It's like my Barts. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't even think about it. I just put them on. I just put them on. You know what I mean? Because it's a good pair. I know I like them. They're comfy. These are the exact same way. People are gonna come back to this shoe, and $30 is not. You know, this is not the end of the rise. I just want to say this. These are going to be making progress during Christmas. So if you're able to find bigger sizes of these for, I would say, around a range of maybe $200, $230, I do not feel like that is a terrible buy-in. But I would not be looking to sell these back to apps. And I definitely would not buy these through apps at the current prices with the fees on top and think it's going to be a good hold. Do not do that, please. I would only do it if you have some big sizes already. Maybe you got an 11 or 12 or, you know, larger size on ice. I would just continue to hold it, brother, because I think around Christmas we're going to be seeing these past $250. Actually, you can see 11.5, 12, 12.5, very, very close to there already. 13 is kind of approaching. So I just want to let you guys know, Space Jams are doing good. Shocker. Shocker. Another classic pair is doing well. People let another classic pair go cheap, and it's doing well now. Like, this is... I just want to make sure, like, people that, you know, watch the channel understand, like, the trend I'm trying to mention here. Classic pair. Go for it. I'm just saying, make sure you always have one of these classic pairs on ice, because over time, and these larger sizes are the ones that end up being harder to get, they will do well, because it's just, you know, if it's something that's wearable, people will come back to it. One of the main things to stress. So I would not, if you want to look for some Space Jams right now, might not be a bad idea, because I can see them at 300 by Christmas in that 11.5, 12.5, and maybe in size 12 as well. Mainly the larger ones. Again, keep that in mind. But shocker, those are the sizes that are harder to find. So, you know what I mean? No surprise. It's like with the Paris 4s. Like, some of them are already reselling really, really well, even though this just dropped. It's like, yeah, it's 11.5, 12, 12. No, the sizes are hard to find. That's normally how it is. So if you ever need to know what sizes are good to get for holds, 11.5, 12, 12.5, those three. Sorry to my folks that are those sizes. I'm a 9, so... Yeah, you know, it's a lot easier over here. And for the Space Jams, too, in those smaller sizes, they will eventually make that same progress that the big sizes are making now. So if you want to look for maybe a 9 or 10, ones that are very, very popular, I think that's a good idea as well. Just, again, patience is the key there. And again, if you only got one or two, it really isn't worth it. But if you already got one on ice, just keep going, keep holding. You know, that's what I'll say. But if you want to get it off now because the market's hot, that is fine as well. Maybe, you know, go get something that you really want. That's totally understandable. So aside from that, let's look into some other ones right here. Talk about the Amamani or threes, man. These are not going to last at these cheap prices forever. A week ago, weren't they at like 190? Well, look, it's at really in the really small sizes, but some of these are doing just fine. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, not just fine, but I think for these threes, they did a lot of them, but it is a very wearable sneaker. It's not going to last, again, at these super low prices forever. I'm not saying this is a good hold because you have a lot of time to buy these. There's no, you don't feel the need to go out the way and get a pair now, basically. Hey, if anybody needs one, hit me up. I got plenty. But yeah, I just think it goes to show they made enough of these threes. Just quick point I want to bring up. Wouldn't look at it as a whole, just mainly as a good personal. That's what I'll say. And finally, let me give a quick discussion on the Verdi SV Dunk Low. I think I have a bid out on a size 13. Did someone take? Yeah, no, nobody's taken my bid yet. Y'all can see I tried to throw a bid out there for $389. That did not work. People are now buying it for $490. That's when I made the video yesterday. That little dip that happened. Yeah, I should have just pulled the trigger then. Well, I did try. Just you can see it did not go through. So I may try for like a different size, something like that. But I'm not really even like I normally don't buy through StockX. I just did that because I was like, it's a big size. Maybe I'll just do it. See what happens, you know, a little experimentation. But I normally do not bid on StockX because I normally just I don't find it to be super viable. Like normally you can just wait a little bit and get a better price. Like literally just wait till 2 weeks after the release. But again, big sizes, you can see they've already gone up $100 from that little 390, 380 dip. So I was just trying to, you know, get in early, you know what I mean? So aside from that, again, you can see these are currently at a range of about $340 to $480 with the biggest size or biggest sizes going for the most because they just don't make as many of them. So keep that in mind. Size 15's at $9,000. Nobody's gonna buy that. Like who would do that? You know what I mean? Like I don't like that's insane. So aside from that, rip to all my people that are size 15. But again, I personally see these again still coming down maybe another 10, 20 bucks. This could be the low though. Again, as I discussed in yesterday's video, the low could be in now. So if you want to go out, maybe get a pair or two right now and then, you know, not wait for the sneakers L's basically, or, you know, an L at your local skate shop, then yeah, that's probably the smart approach. Because if you wait for the L's, then prices are just going to go up and yeah, you're going to, you know, miss out on a chance. I do see these probably going back up to $400, $500. Like that 9 being at $350, I don't see that lasting. 10.5, I mean, yeah, you can see it's already back up towards $400. Yesterday it was at like 370-ish. So, I mean, you know, they've recovered pretty well. But I will be trying to throw some bids out there maybe for like 320, 330, see if I can get some of those larger sizes there today. Because if I do, that'd be hype. But if not, it's not the end of the world. But Verdi's, of course, these are going to be a good hold. It's a limited SB collaboration. The early prices were thousands of dollars. You literally just wait a few years, they'll be back at those prices. So that's just, look at, I mean, that's what happens with SBs normally. Most SBs that have been at thousands of dollars before, when they dip back down to, you know, that, how would I put it, like few $100 range, it normally takes 3-4 years before they get back up to that, you know, that $1,000 range. One of the main things I want to mention. So if you wait a really long time, you make some really good bread. But if you don't want to wait, I understand that. But if you want to get a pair of these, I have a feeling the best price is probably going to be right around now. Because I would probably say they're, you know, not going to be making a ton of these. I know Sneakers is only scheduled for like 6,500 pairs. Yeah, that literally sounds like the Herdidos SB drop, and you know these went up a ton in price. So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. You know what I mean? I see some similarities happening. I don't see these rushing up like an insane amount in price, but you know, if a quick low $80, $100 rise would not surprise me at all on drop day because people take L's and need pairs. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm looking to maybe get one or two right now. Only the big sizes. I'm not really focused on the smaller ones. I think I'll be able to get those at better prices very, very soon. So I'm on that screen recording right there. Just some advice I wanted to drop for you guys about some kicks that are hot in the market right now. And honestly, just how I'm feeling about the sneaker market. I think it's just fine, man. You know, I mean, I think a lot of these kicks are kind of getting back to the, you know, their range of popularity, or, you know, they're just, some of these ones are making some pretty good colorways, and like a lot of these Jordan 4s I've really liked recently. So I mean, like if they keep killing it there, I mean, of course, you know, they're gonna, you know, start doing really good again. So that's just how I feel. And they've also not been making a million pairs of each one again. So I think that's another thing to mention. But I mean, SB's been all that, you know what I mean? It's been very, very good in the sneaker game recently. Been good prices on a lot of good colorways too. So I don't think anybody's complaining. Even like the Amamaniers being at retail, I don't think anybody's complaining there. That's a really nice shoe. If you want to go grab them, you basically can. Don't even have to stress about it. So that is it. Again, if y'all want more content like this, subscribe and like down below. I've been talking for way too long here. I know I'm not going to like edit in this video, but that's the grind sometimes. So I was trying to 300 likes on this video. Would mean a lot if we could do that. You can check me out on my IGs down below. Always buying, selling, and trading. And don't forget to check us out down below at Resell Vision. We'll be giving away a pair of Verdes. We do undermarket sneakers every day. I'll be doing more tonight, probably a little later, but I will be dropping some, so make sure you guys do not miss out on that. And yeah, that's what we do every single day, so don't miss out on that, guys, because we try and provide you the best, try and provide you the deals, and bring the source to you. So that is what we're going to be doing more of today. So I'll see you guys in there. Again, don't miss out on your chance to potentially win some free Verdes, and let me know your thoughts on this video. I just have a pretty cool pair here today. Shout out Rob again. I'm gonna get these out to you ASAP. So that is it. I'm T, and I'll catch you on the next video tomorrow. Should be everything, normal schedule, all like that. So don't miss out on it. I'll see y'all then. And yeah, I said subscribe and like. I don't know why I think I forgot to say that. If I did, then no, I don't think I did. But this is just getting messy. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Peace.